I know it's Wednesday and I know it's midweek. People would feel as if I'm off topic, but I don't think it should be a certain time that we can speak about the truth. Yeah, I don't promote religion, I don't promote race, I don't promote division. In the spiritual realms, race, either religion doesn't exist. It is only the light and it is only the dark. Meaning, is either you're God's child or the devil's child. Either or either. Now, three things. One, a lot of people believe that the devil is smart. Two, a lot of people believe that the universe was created for the devil. Because you would hear some people say, yeah, the devil's so powerful, God have to make this sort of him. The type of person the devil is, he will convince you that is so, but it's not. And the third thing, a lot of people are saying that America is falling because it's running bankrupt. I'm not sure if this one video is going to complete all three of this, but I'm going to begin at the reason why the universe was being created. It's a lie. The gods never created this universe specially for the devil. This universe was being created as a testing ground because the devil created chaos in the heavens. Chaos with drama, ego, tantalize. A long story short, let's compare the heavens to a classroom and let's say the devil is a class clown. Now, going to school, we go there for our education, what's not. But here comes a man where bring talk name, mix up, passa. And you know people already, people cling on to them thing there. So it was a situation where the teacher warned the class clown one time, few times, and it's like he wasn't listening. It got from bad to worse. There was many problems the devil created without lifting a finger. What he did, he used his mouth. That's the reason why he still believes in the word influence. Now I'm going to get to that. The devil doesn't believe in power. He don't believe you have to be big and strong to rule. He just believes you have to be smart. Testing out his knowledge is the reason why the chaos was created in the heavens. He being the instigator, I'm not sure, don't twist my words, but I feel like it was Mother Kali. She was the one that put him out of the heavens, and it's a reason why the devil do not like women. But as the message go by, we're gonna get to that. After the devil was put out of the heavens, him is a man who always have him crew, because remember, this man is an entertainer, he's a joke giver, he's a lively person, you see me? Yeah, he's a man with vibe. So he and his crew left. Now, even though in the spiritual realms time doesn't exist, I'm gonna just give you guys an example so you can't understand what I say. When the devil left with his team, every day you would find different people volunteering to leave the heavens to go where he is, because many of them thought he was gonna come back. They just thought it was a joke, so they I want to go with him, and they just get cast out because knowing that the heavens is not a place of corruption or chaos, why would you even cling on to that? With so much of people leaving the heavens, that wasn't the problem. The problem was trust. The gods became paranoid because it reached a point where we don't know who to trust. So they came together and they held a meeting and they decided, look, we're going to create a universe just like it is here in the heaven. The only thing is, it's going to be a testing grounds. We're going to send our kids down there for a short time, and according to their decisions, we're going to know if they're going to stay there or they're going to return to the heavens. Along with the universe, the gods created a spiritual prison for the demons who lives here in the universe, who have rights here in the universe, just like how we are here for a short time. Well, the devil and his demons live here. So let's say when the gods send their kids at the testing grounds and demons interfere with them, now the gods can collect them and place them in the spiritual prisons. This is where the idea of this whole hell and heaven thing came about from. But the devil or his demons, they don't have access to the spiritual prison. The devil is based at a certain part. 3 things about the devil, yeah? The devil is a liar, he's a coward, and he's a trickster. He's very tricky. Why I say the devil is a coward? Because the devil do not move. The devil don't leave from here to roam the universe. What he does, he sits and he comes up with a plan, and he gives the plan to his demon, and they go out there and execute it. The devil works for no one, but people works for the devil. If the devil demon goes out there and arm a child of God, and they confront the devil, he would always deny and said he don't know nothing about that. Them take it on them own for violate. He always takes himself out. As we know, that's how the devil is. The universe is similar to the heavens, yeah? At the beginning, it was created like paradise. When you hear we say paradise, this universe is paradise. But if you look around now, it is not paradise. And one word brought us here, and that word is called greed. The more people get is the more they want. Them belly full, but them hungry. Now let's picture a universe where the black man is here happy, Chinese man is over there happy, Indian man is over there happy, Amerindian man is over there happy, the white man is there happy. Oh, we got here greed. Like I mentioned, it's a testing grounds. So what the devil did, the devil went to every race and tried to manipulate them, but everybody ignored him because everybody was so attached to spirituality. Everybody was so close to spirituality. The devil got through to white people, and he influenced them as if he was God. He would give them his blessings. Some of us is comfortable with whatever we might pray for, and then we get it. You would have everything in a material world but still feel empty, and that's a space only the divine can fill. Doesn't matter what you have in the material world, you would know if God is missing. Many lies is being told and many games is being played. Whatever you heard about slavery and all of these things, all of those things is being flipped, manipulated, lies. How would a white man know to build a boat? It was the devil who influenced, gave them the knowledge of the universe. He would direct them to go to Africa because of the minerals. Okay, we need the gold to build up our city or whatever. But the first time the white man them went to Africa, they was like, chase, runway, move from bow, you alright, go sir. And the devil is a man where he always, devil never sleep on him, always at work. And when I say work, the devil works with his mind. Smart, he comes up with plans. They created a gun. The gun was used to mix up the universe, take people away from the true path and give them something that doesn't belong to them. It's like taking your knowledge and turning you in a fool. So when he went back to Africa, them approach it bossy. I'm just trying to give an example so you can understand. When by the time a man talk, bow, shoot off somebody's head right away. Obia turn secondary, because gun turn the baddest. The gun them use to separate and divide the universe, and they come and give us all of these teachings. But the teachings they give us is under the devil ruling. The white man who was led to Africa and who know which part the gold and all of these things had a direct connection with the devil. The devil used to connect with them. They had the riches, and that is what we would call the Illuminati. Now, the secret society created since that time, the knowledge would pass down to family members. A lot of land was stolen, a lot of people land get taken away, and then people name get flipped over. Many games, a lot of things was stolen. Since that time until a day like today, the Illuminati had reigned until Ash Wednesday, the Wednesday before Easter. And those persons who was paying attention to my social media, I was posting things because I was caught up in a spiritual warfare, and I said that me and the devil have a personal beef. But a lot of people believe this thing is a joke because uncomfortable truth, it's not something easy to stomach. So, we're going to take the easy way out and criticize it. We're not going to put that in our mind. Like I said, the devil is a man who deceives people. We need to understand that whatever takes place in the spiritual realms, we don't have eyes to see it. So if you believe that you're going to look up in the sky and say God and the devil are fighting, no, people. But what could happen? We could feel. We could get signs. From day one, the devil had wanted the universe for himself. That's why he would always try to stop growth. He just wanted the universe for himself, because picture the universe as a house that you go around telling people it's your house, but then people walks in and out as they likes. I'm gonna mark this down because as I go about, I'm gonna give an example. The devil don't like black, the devil don't like children, and the devil don't like women. And the reason why the devil don't like black, because the gods leave the heavens and they roam the universe. But whenever the gods roam the universe, they appear in a black form, because this universe is filled with many demons. It's just like if a man is from the suburbs and you're leaving to go to a gangster city. Of course you're gonna go different because it's a different flex. So it's the reason why you would see Sangani would look like one way, and then people are gonna say, how come Sangani look like that and then him look like this? Yes, that is because when he's in the heavens, that's how he look. But whenever roaming the universe, he comes in a dark form. The main source between the universe and the heavens is water. Without water we cannot do nothing, because water is life. That's the reason why the devil promotes the river as if it's a place to party with beach ball and umbrella and all of these things, and then he would scare the kids, because fear is a tool the devil used to control. So you would see he would put in movies like Anaconda movies and Jaws. After finish looking at Jaws and those kind of movies, you don't want to go to the river. And the river is a very sacred place. It's a place where you go and connect with the heavens, connect with the gods. This is not a place where you go play around with. Go to the riverside and lay your burdens. That's where you take your problems. Before money, fruits was the money. When you work hard and you have to take care of your family, you have to trade with fruits. People would take that fruit to the ocean and place it there. Now it would look like it's foolishness, but for those persons who go to the river and just take things and say, calling family and friends, you just be wasting your time, because the gods have name. That's why they said, call in my name. Because if I'm walking down the road and I hear DJ, I wouldn't turn, because there's a lot of DJs. You have to call me name Magnum. That's why I always call the name of Sangani. Some people go through a lot and they feel as if God don't hear them. The gods are listening, but then they're not sure if you're speaking to them. So it's like you have to call them name. You understand? But you know, the devil put it in a way that everything, he just manipulate the entire universe upside it down and drive fear into people and have this whole place upside down, like I mentioned. Anyway, like I said, there's one word that brought us here, and that word is greed. There are certain animals the gods placed in the universe for a special purpose. Example, the cow. The cow is seen as a blessed animal. Other than your mother, who you breastfeed and get milk from, who is the only person we get milk from? A cow. That's why you would find in cartoon like Flintstones, even on the television, they always promote steak, because the devil wants to deceive you. The devil wants you to eat the cow. You understand? Because as a child, when you look at Flintstones, we want to eat steak, but when we turn big man and we realize steak is not something you just throw up on a grill and you just eat it. It has to be pressured, but you know that's how the devil works. He's a man who deceive you. The devil is a small looking guy, yeah, with him goat on. Now that's what the devil is. He's not no morning star like he said he is in the book, but that's where deceive comes to play, because the devil prove he's smart by tricking you in front of your face, like telling you he's the morning star and you're seeing that he looks like the goat, but you believe he's a morning star. That's where he sits and he laughs at you, because you're an idiot. How can you believe I'm a morning star when you see me is a goat? There are some animals who already exist in the heavens, and some of those animals was created from the gods, because like I mentioned, the gods came together and create this universe. So just like how the devil look like a goat, and he promotes himself as the greatest of all time, because indirectly he want people to praise him. When people say that Hanuman look like the monkey, you're being disrespectful, because this is the other way around. It is the monkey who looks like Hanuman. It was from God animal came. It's like the pig. Yeah, there is a god in the heaven. His name is Aguri. Aguri is a pig face god, and his duty is to help those children who comes into the universe and probably get sick. Now he has the power to suck any sickness out of a human being. When me say any, me mean any sickness. But there's a saying that goes, who laugh last will laugh the best. Now let me just cut the topic quick and interject this so you guys can understand. Imagine going to school or from work, you pass at the Hindu temple and you see a pig face god and you make fun of him. He look, he face like a pig. Or you criticize people and say, oh, when I pray to them pig face god there. When you get older, you fall sick and you run around all over hospital, wherever, and you cannot get help. And then somebody said, why you don't try go to the Hindu temple? And when you go there, they say to you that you could get help. Aguri can suck the sickness out of your body, but he wouldn't. How would that person feel at that time? Just picture going for help and then Aguri laughs at you. It wouldn't feel good. That's why I say who laugh last shall laugh the best, because you was the one who was laughing Aguri, calling him pig face god and all of that, and when you needed help, that was the man who could have helped you. So what he did, he laughed at you and didn't help you. People need to know things before you follow the crowd, because we're living in a world where monkey see, monkey do. Now let's get back to the universe. The gods, even though the gods created the universe, they have control over everything except one thing: our mind. They give us the freedom to make decisions on our own. If you wake up today and me feel like do this and it makes me happy, then do it. Just remember, whenever we finish making our decision and we finish choosing, God will choose after. So sometimes you see when some people make decisions and doing business about God leave them alone. But when they finish making their decisions, God make decisions and a business about them neither. That's why I said God is a very fair God. Yeah? And I'm going to bring up the Adriana situation. People said that, oh, we need justice. We need justice. God said, okay, you need justice. Show me you need justice. And the same ones were saying, oh, ban cartel, sure. Don't make cartel forward until Adriana get justice. And the same night, those same people was there at the concert. Now God allow you to make your decisions. And you decide. That's why you see rain never falter, because God wants to be fair. You see me? God never wants to interrupt the process. So, we might trick our neighbor and trick our friends, but we cannot trick the heavens because they seek everything. I said that the spirit of Yeshua is within myself, and I'm the light of the universe, which is only the truth. I carry the light of truth. A lot of people is going to criticize and say, oh, Yeshua lives inside Magnum. Yeshua lives inside every one of us. But the right way to access him is to raise your frequency. And the only way to raise your frequency is to live by truth. Live by truth is speaking the truth, not taking advantage on people, not living by lies, not believing in deception. Living a life like that, it's most time is going to be lonely, as there's a spiritual battle still going on. And there are certain points that I have to touch, but I cannot put the cart in front of the horse. I have to take time how I'm delivering this message. And especially Guyana, I want to pay keen attention to my message. Now, I mightn't be precise on delivering the message, but let's say this is the first video. I hope you get the point, and then I go forward again and telling about the devil, because as I mentioned, I can live in Guyana. I can survive in Guyana because I understand how Guyanese work. I know them style, and you have to understand people to live amongst people. Yeah? And if you don't understand them, you cannot live, because you and them will get into problem. I say that to say this. The devil cannot trick Magnum. Me know everything about the devil. I'm here on a mission. I'm Sangani son. So many people speak lies. They try to assassinate my character. Does many things. But at the end of the day, whatever was told, you're going to look at me and you're going to see it's all lies. Because anybody who know a Magnum, they will tell you, me is a man, I do not bow. I do not fall. I would never do it. I cares nothing about material things. I'm a straight man. But you see that thing when you internet, that them use for destroy my image. So a day like today, when I bring forward the message, everyone would sit here and laugh. I'm a messenger from the light, and the universe is at a place right now where they have some people have all kind of cars in them garage, all kind of this, all kind of that. Something is missing, and that's the truth. My advice is to many people: live a life of truth and access, rise your frequency, access God. And that's why I mention this thing is all about influence, because I am the light of the world. But if they can manipulate the government system or everybody to keep Magnum away from the mass, then I cannot spread my light, because to all the consort and whatever, it's going to be darkness, and the man with the light is going to be stifled. But no one can stifle me, because oh God bless, no man curse. I'm here on a mission, and I mentioned it before. So until the next video, big up on yourself and stay in tune, and kindly share this video, because they're trying to stop the truth, and only the things that I'm saying, there ain't no pastor can tell you, no, ain't no spiritual person. This is my job. You understand what me I say, people? those persons who want to ask a question, you can go ahead and ask a question, because every question deserves an answer. He who feels he knows it all knows nothing at all. The person that said God said do not question God, all of that is lies. We're going to get to that in the next video.